1. Alpha 1.
Hi guys, good evening. So we're here for another episode of the Beyond Alpha podcast, and tonight we're gonna talk about what to do when you've bitten off more than you can chew. So anong ibig ko sabihin nun? Or what does biting off more than you can chew mean? Sa Tagalog, napasubo ka na. Kumbaga, you went into something, you weren't ready for it, pero nandudun ka na. Example, kumuha ka ng bagong trabaho. Obviously, hindi tayo lilipat ng trabaho if it's not for a promotion or if it's not for a higher salary. Then, once we got in, na-overwhelm tayo. Kumbaga, pagdating natin doon, oh no, ano to? Paano diskarte natin dito? So, the way I look at it, there are two ways to handle this. Pero, we're gonna start off with Brian. Brian, anong gagawin mo, pre, pagka napasubo ka na? Pwedeng in context of work or anything else, business, kung ano man naisip mo.
Sa akin pare, yun na. I-anuhin na natin, gawin na natin yung example yung sa work nga. Halimbawa, yun, lumipat ka ng work tapos na-overwhelm ka pagkalipat mo dahil iba yung culture, iba yung sistema, then parang may mga in-expect sa'yo na alam mo dapat pero hindi mo pa alam. So, nandun ka na. Ako, ang magiging gameplay ko pag ako'y nasa sitwasyon, it's either habulin ko eh. Kung ano yung kailangan kong matutunan as much as possible, kailangan ko tiyagain. Nandun na ako eh. Diba? Nakapasok na ako. So, as much as possible, I would try na kayanin ko na humabol. Then, yung another way is, pag di talaga kaya, kumbaga to the point na aapektuhan na yung mental health mo, na aapektuhan na yung physical health mo, then I think kailangan mo nang mag-decide whether lilipat ka ba, magre-resign ka ba, ganun eh. Kasi, aanihin mo, yun nga, kagaya nung binanggit mo pre, kagaya ng sinabi ni JP na possibly lumipat ka dyan kasi you think it's a higher salary, better, gano'n, di ba? Pero at the end of the day, na-realize ko personally, yung peace of mind mo pa rin eh. Saka yung mental and physical health mo importante eh. So, pero again, try mo muna. Try mong habulin. Baka madaan naman sa tiyaga. Then, pag hindi talaga, I will decide kung magre-resign ba ako or lipat ako ng ano. Para lang din sa, yun nga, yung overall health ko pare. Ikaw ba? Paano magiging take mo dyan? Kung ikaw yung nandiyan sa sitwasyon.
Agree ako, same thing. Sa work kasi, especially when you're new, yun nga, lalo na if you get a lead role, parang ano nga fight or flee. Pero it doesn't mean na pagka nag-resign ka, sinukuan mo, you weren't good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi. Kasi ganito eh. Yun nga, tama yung sinabi ni Brian, stress. Like what I said earlier, I see it two ways. There's only two options here. It's either you cope up with extra work or you leave the company, wag muna. Kumbaga, hindi mo muna i-grab yung opportunity na yun. Try to back out. But obviously, there will be repercussions. Mawawalan ka ng income. For the meantime, wala kang set na trabaho. Kahit pasok ka na. Kumbaga, yung pag-atras, it's gonna come with negatives. And you're saving yourself from more negatives that could come in the near future. Yun yung effect niya. Pero it's gonna have an effect. Kumbaga, parang ano yan eh. Hindi siya basta-basta kanin na pag sinubo mo, luluwa mo lang anytime. Naluwa mo nga yung mainit na kanin, pero pasuka na. Ganun mangyayari doon kapag we're in this predicament. Like what my jiu-jitsu teacher always says to me, to us, whenever we are caught in a submission, yung submission sa grappling is yung parang nalock ka na niya or masasakal ka na niya. I look at it the same way as itong napasubo eh. Like, my professor always tells us na you screwed up a long time ago. So, the real thing that you had to do was not to be caught up in that situation in the first place. Yun nga lang, nandito ka na, kumbaga, you have to relax and understand yung choices mo or kung ano man yung consequences na kahaharapin mo. Kasi yun nga, pwede grind. Yun yung obvious answer, yun yung textbook answer na gagrindin ko to, babawiin ko sa tiyaga. The problem is, if you're in a senior position, sino tatanungin mo? Ikaw na yung senior. People hired you dahil ikaw yung senior. Yung onboarding, siguro light na lang yan. And the thing pa, pagka boss ka na pumasok sa new companies, people are gonna test you. Plus pa yun. So, yun yung mga magiging challenge. There will be more people rooting for you to fail than to succeed. Hopefully, your organization na pinasukan mo is not that way, pero there's a very good chance it is. Especially kung technical role yung pinasok mo. Kumbaga, they're expecting something from you. Medyo challenging yan. If you're not up for the task, I would rather leave. I'd go for the latter option of regrouping myself first. Kumbaga, napasubo tayo dito. Maybe hindi pa para sa akin yung role na to. I would look at it that way. Pero, syempre, your circumstance will dictate kung ano yung decision na gagawin mo. Kasi hindi lahat ng tao afford mawala ng work, especially during these times, diba? So, pwedeng tangkihin mo muna while looking for another job. Pero yun nga, this is not you're gonna take a hit from this if ang gagawin mo is umatras. Career-wise, you just have to weigh it. Yung pros and cons of everything. Pero ako, guys yun, pag napasubo tayo, kunyari sa negosyo, yung common thinking kasi is huwag ka susuko eh. Parang yun yung textbook answer. Huwag ka susuko, kikita ka rin eventually. Konting tiyaga. Yes, that's an option. Pero, kumbaga, it's also a difficult option umatras and mag-back out. Mahirap din gawin yun kasi, syempre, pride is at stake. There are a lot of factors. Yun nga, you just have to weigh kung nasaan ka nasaang sitwasyon ka sa buhay mo, which would be more beneficial for you. Ano ba yung may mas maltaas na probability of success? I think yun yung magiging guiding principle natin dito eh. Ang hirap eh, no? Lalo na, kunyari, ito, scenario na madali. Nakuha ka for promotion, nakuha mo yung promotion tas mataas sweldo mo. Kumbaga, yun na yung ginusto mo. Yun nga lang, pagdating mo doon, parang, shit, di pa ako ready ah. Or, hindi ko paggamay, walang alalay. Fight or flee. Pero, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying na yung flee is, kumbaga, maling option na kunin. It all depends kung anong sitwasyon natin, kung nasan tayo, where are we in our career, in our life, kaya pa ba natin tiisin yan? Kasi, syempre, in work or in business, may expectations na kaakibat yung pag-akit ng pwesto eh. Like what I teach yung mga pamangkin ko, it's not always a bad thing na may boss ka. Kasi your boss is there to guide you, to help you. Pero if you're the boss, it comes with different responsibilities. Mahirap din. So, sa akin, Brian, ikaw, ano bang mga, kumbaga, in terms of business, kunyari, kumuha ka ng inventaryo, tapos hindi mo pala siya mabibenta agad. Yung whatever projections na meron ka sa utak mo, hindi mo na-execute. Anong advice mo dun sa mga taong yun? Yung sa mga taong napasubo nga. Ika nga natin kanina.
Akin, Brad, I'll always go back dun sa compass ko eh, which is owning up to it. Nandyan na eh. So, paano mo ngayon papanindigan? Ano yung mga pwede mong options? So, for inventory or sa trabaho man, halimbawa inventory, hindi nag-work yung naisip nyo before na paano ibenta. Hindi kailangan mo mag-isip. Nandyan na eh. Di ba? Kaysa yung matutulala ka tapos wala kang ginagawa. Yun. Ano yun? Gawin mo. Isip ka. Try kang bago. Try ka ibang strategy. Stick with the goal na kailangan ibenta yung inventory to move the inventory. Pero yun, be flexible enough to try other ways of moving the inventory. Ganun lang eh. Same with sa work. For example, yun, napasubo ka, na-promote ka, or lumipat kang company for a higher salary, tapos they're expecting more from you. So, own up to it. Kasi before you took that decision na lumipat, naisip mo, kaya na eh. And since nung na-experience mo na, hindi pa, so paano, you have to own up to that decision naman. Anong gameplay ko from this point forward? Tsatsagain ko ba? Or move back na? Atras muna. Kailangan mo nang magpahinog. 'Di ba? Kailangan, I need to learn more. I need to more experience, ganyan. So yun eh. With every decision, lagi namang may pros and cons eh. I will always go back, pare, yun nga, na we can control a lot of things, so we could focus on those. We can control, tapos we can control the things that happen to us. What we could control is how we react to it. Ganun at ganun ko babalikan, pare. Ikaw, may dagdag ka pa ba, Chong?
Ako wala na. Again, yun nga guys. Let's not look at it as there's a right and wrong answer dito. Kumbaga, what are you ready for na lang? Ready ka ba tiisin? Pero agree din ako kay Brian eh. Especially if nakuha mo yung package na gusto mo, you owe it to yourself na at least bigay mo. Kumbaga, effort natin. Pero pag umabot tayo dun nga sa mentally stressed out na tayo ng sobra,
ayan,
mag-isip-isip ka na. Pero hanggat di pa tayo stressed, kalma lang. Kumbaga, try natin. Wala namang mawawala.
Laban. Oh.
Laban lang. Pero yun nga, if you're losing sleep, every day, iniisip mo na to, stress na stress ka na, then it's a different na usapan yan.
Great.
Alright, so I guess that's it. If you guys want to share or kumaga, if na-experience nyo na to and you want to share something about itong napasubo, kunyari, nagpakasal ka, nakabundis ka, napasubo ka, this is the same thing also eh. Diba? Kumaga, hindi lang ng bagay, option na umatras eh. Pero, alam mo yun, if you want to share us something, especially coming from your personal experience, please do so. Marami tayong channels kung saan nyo ma-view yung podcast natin. Just leave a comment, or if you want to be private, drop us a message. So, that's it for me. Bri, you want any last words for yung viewers natin?
Yun na, pare. Na-invite mo naman na sila na, yun guys, pag nasa parehong sitwasyon kayo, paano gameplay nyo? So yun, website natin, www.imbeyondalpha.com, social media accounts at imbeyondalpha, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter. Tama. Tapos, Beyond Alpha Podcast sa lahat ng podcast directories. Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher. Then, YouTube channel natin, Beyond Alpha Podcast. Click subscribe and click the notification bell. That's it, guys. See you next episode.